Welcome to my channel, Most Worth Coins, WC, your go-to channel for the most valuable and interesting coins. In today's video, we're diving into some of the most worthwhile 5-cent coins you should be on the lookout for. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's get started. The year 2006 marked an important moment in the ongoing evolution of the United States 5-cent coin, popularly known as the nickel. While the nickel has undergone multiple design changes since its introduction in 1866, the coins struck in the mid-2000s carry a unique historical resonance due to the Westward Journey nickel series. This special series, running from 2004 through 2006, commemorated the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark expedition and sought to reinvigorate the appearance and symbolism of the nickel. In particular, the 2006 nickel introduced a new forward-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, an innovation in U.S. coinage history, and is widely known for certain varieties, including a notable misprint referred to by collectors as the Off America error. Historical context. The Westward Journey Nickel Series in 2004, the U.S. Mint launched the Westward Journey Nickel Series to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the 1804-1806 Lewis and Clark expedition. For 2 years, the Mint released a total of 4 distinct reverse designs symbolizing key moments and themes from the journey. These included the Louisiana Purchase Peace Medal 2004, the Keelboat 2004, the American Bison 2005, and the Ocean in View 2005. These releases were historically significant, representing the first major design changes to the nickel's reverse since the Monticello building was first introduced in 1938. By 2006, the Mint had concluded the series by issuing a redesigned obverse, the first full frontal depiction of a U.S. president on circulating coinage, and returning the Monticello to the reverse. This combination marked a stylistic transition that retained elements of the past while embracing a modern sculptural form. The 2006 nickel, obverse and reverse design. Obverse. The obverse of the 2006 nickel features a bold, forward-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. This portrait was designed by sculptor Jamie Franke and was notable for being the first depiction of a U.S. president facing directly forward on a circulating coin. The design is based on a Rembrandt Peale painting from 1800 and was intended to present a more personal, humanized image of Jefferson. To the left of the portrait is the word liberty, inscribed in Jefferson's own handwriting, a flourish that personalizes the design and links the coin directly to the president it honors. Below this is the date, 2006, and the mint mark, either P for Philadelphia or D for Denver. Unlike previous designs, the motto, "In God We Trust," appears prominently on the obverse rather than the reverse. Reverse. The reverse of the coin returns to the classic image of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, originally designed by Felix Schlag in 1938. While the overall composition echoes Schlag's original work, the 2006 version was modified to show sharper architectural details, with clearer lines and deeper relief. The inscriptions include E Pluribus Unum across the top rim, Monticello beneath the building, and United States of America and 5 cents around the bottom edge. Composition and specifications. The 2006 nickel maintains the standard composition that has defined the 5-cent piece since 1866, a cupronickel alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This gives the coin its characteristic silver-gray appearance and makes it resistant to wear and corrosion. The coin has a diameter of 21.2 meters, a thickness of 1.95 meters, and a weight of 5 grams. It features a smooth, plain edge. The coins were produced at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, and while no nickels were struck for circulation at the San Francisco Mint, proof versions were made there for collectors. The Off America error, a striking variety. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the 2006 nickel, from a collector's standpoint, is the variety known colloquially as the off-America error. This nickname doesn't refer to a design change, but rather a striking or die alignment error that results in part of the inscription United States of America appearing partially off the rim or misaligned. In many cases, this error is a result of what's called a misaligned die strike, when one of the dies, usually the obverse or reverse, is not properly aligned with the coin blank, plancher, during striking. The result is a partial image, missing letters, or lettering that appears to be cut off or pushed toward the edge. In the case of the off-America variety, the most common feature is the last few letters of America being struck too close to the edge or being only partially visible. Such errors are often minor and go unnoticed, but when they are prominent and affect key parts of the inscription, they become highly desirable to error collectors. Coins with the off-America error can fetch prices of $10 to $50 depending on severity, eye appeal, and whether the coin remains in uncirculated condition. Other 2006 nickel varieties and proofs in addition to the standard Philadelphia P and Denver D strikes, the U.S. Mint also produced proof nickels for collectors at the San Francisco Mint, marked with an S. These coins are struck multiple times on specially prepared dies and feature mirror-like fields and frosted devices. There are no major double die varieties or mint mark anomalies known for 2006, but minor die cracks, cud breaks, and off-center strikes can sometimes be found. Collectors of error coins often seek out such anomalies, which, while typically not extremely valuable, can make for an engaging part of any collection. Collector value and market perspective. The 2006 nickel remains a relatively modern coin, and therefore it is still common in circulation. In circulated condition, its value is typically face value, 5 cents. However, uncirculated coins, especially those with high grades, MS65 and above, can sell for $0.50 to $1.50. Full steps examples, which show complete detail on the steps of Monticello, a grading benchmark for nickels, can bring even more value, $3 to $10 or more, depending on quality. Proof nickels from 2006, particularly in deep cameo condition, can sell for $1 to $3 individually, though entire proof sets from that year are often sold as one unit. The value of the off-America error nickels depends on how prominent the error is. Slight misalignments may carry only a small premium, while dramatic strikes with clearly distorted lettering can command significantly higher prices among specialists. Final thoughts. Legacy of the 2006 nickel, the 2006 5-cent coin, symbolizes both a return to tradition and a step forward in artistic innovation. By restoring the Monticello on the reverse and introducing a fresh, personal obverse, the U.S. Mint bridged historical reverence with contemporary design. The Jefferson portrait, drawn from life and inscribed in his own hand, created a more intimate tribute to one of the nation's founders. While it is a common coin in terms of mintage and circulation, the 2006 nickel is a favorite among collectors, due to its design transition, its place at the close of the Westward Journey nickel series, and the presence of notable varieties such as the off-America error. As time goes on, such coins may continue to gain interest, especially in higher grades and with eye-catching mint errors. The 2011 United States 5-cent coin, commonly referred to as the nickel, may seem like a routine piece of American currency at first glance. However, for collectors and enthusiasts, even common coins can hold unique appeal, particularly when production anomalies, die errors, or transitional features are involved. In the case of the 2011 nickel, one such feature is the occurrence of an error sometimes dubbed the off-America variety, in which the United States of America appears misaligned or partially struck. To understand the full value and significance of the 2011 nickel, it is important to explore not just its design and physical properties, but also its historical context, errors, and role in the modern evolution of American coinage. Historical background: by 2011, the U.S. Mint had settled into a consistent coinage program following the dynamic changes of the previous decade. Between 2004 and 2006, the Westward Journey nickel series had redefined the look of the 5-cent coin, temporarily replacing the traditional Monticello reverse with a series of designs honoring the Lewis and Clark expedition. In 2006, a final update combined the forward-facing Jefferson portrait with a newly sculpted version of Monticello. From 2006 onward, this design became the standard for the Jefferson nickel, and it continued unchanged through the 2011 issue. Though no major redesigns occurred in 2011, the U.S. Mint was still actively producing coins for both circulation and collectors. The Mint's goals included maintaining production quality, responding to economic demand, and exploring alternative metals for future coinage due to rising production costs. The 5-cent piece was of particular interest since by 2011 it cost more than its face value to produce. Design: details obverse, front. The obverse of the 2011 nickel features a forward-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by artist Jamie Franke and introduced in 2006. This depiction is based on an 1800 Rembrandt Peale painting and is the first full-face portrait of a president ever used on a circulating U.S. coin. To the left of Jefferson's bust is his own handwriting of the word liberty, giving the coin a personal and historical touch. Below that is the date 2011, accompanied by the mint mark, either a P for Philadelphia or a D for Denver. The motto, "In God We Trust," is located along the right rim, wrapping gently around Jefferson's image. Reverse, back. The reverse of the 2011 nickel features a clean, detailed rendition of Monticello, Jefferson's famous plantation home, in Virginia. This version of the Monticello is a refinement of Felix Schlag's original 1938 design, restored in 2006 with sharper lines and enhanced relief. Above the building is the motto "A pluribus unum," meaning "out of many, one." Centered below Monticello is its name in bold font, and beneath that are the 5 cents and United States of America. The clean and symmetrical layout of the reverse makes any error, especially involving the word America, stand out significantly. The 2011 nickel, like its predecessors, is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, forming a durable cupra-nickel alloy that has been standard for U.S. nickels since 1866. It has a diameter of 21.21 millimeter, a thickness of 1.95, and weighs 5 grams. Its edge is plain, smooth, and it is struck on a standard planchet. Coins were produced at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, and collector-proof versions were struck at the San Francisco Mint and feature the S mint mark, the off America error variety. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 2011 nickel is the emergence of the off America error, an unofficial nickname used by collectors to describe coins in which the United States of America is misaligned, partially missing, or appears to run off the coin's edge. This is typically the result of a misaligned die, where either the obverse or reverse die is not perfectly centered during striking. In such cases, the letters at the edge of the coin, such as the A in America, may be weakly struck, cut off, or appear to extend beyond the coin's rim. Some more extreme examples include partial collar strikes or off-center strikes, where not just the text but the entire image is shifted. These errors are typically unintentional and rare in regular mint output. The exact cause can vary. A loose die collar, press vibration, or worn equipment can all contribute. Though the U.S. Mint strives for precision, the high speed of modern coin production makes occasional errors inevitable. Coins with a clearly visible off-America error are considered collectible, with values depending on the severity and uniqueness of the misalignment. Minor examples might fetch $5, $10, while dramatic strikes, especially in uncirculated condition, can be valued at $25 or more by error collectors. Mintage figures and production. 2011, the Mint struck hundreds of millions of nickels for circulation. Philadelphia Mint, P. Approx. 450 million nickels Denver Mint, D. Approx. 490 million nickels San Francisco Mint, S. Proof. About 1.3 million proof nickels for collector sets. This makes the 2011 nickel common in terms of overall mintage. However, finding examples in pristine condition or with errors like off America is more challenging and appealing to collectors. Proof and collector versions. The 2011 S-proof nickel was struck for inclusion in annual proof sets sold directly to collectors. These coins are made with polished planchets and specially prepared dies, resulting in mirror-like surfaces and frosted devices. These are not intended for circulation and are sold in protective cases. High-grade proof coins from 2011 are valued at $2 to $5 depending on condition and cameo quality, standard cameo or deep cameo. Some are graded by third-party services such as PCGS or NGC and receive PR70 designations, indicating a perfect proof strike, which can increase their value significantly. Grading and value. For most 2011 nickels found in circulation, value remains at face value, 5 cents, unless the coin is in exceptional condition or has a visible error. Uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS65 or higher, can bring between 0.25 to 1.00, depending on the market. A full steps designation, awarded when all steps on Monticello are clearly defined and unmarred, is especially desirable. In Jefferson Nickels, 2011 nickels with full steps can sell for $3 to $10, and high-grade certified examples may bring even more at auction. Error coins like off-America varieties are often traded within niche markets of error collectors. Their value can vary depending on demand, clarity of the error, and whether the coin is in uncirculated condition. Conclusion: the 2011 nickels place in U.S. coinage. Though the 2011 nickel may not immediately strike one as rare or historically significant, it reflects a period of quiet transition in American coinage. It continued a design that honored Thomas Jefferson while embodying modern engraving techniques. Its consistency in design offered a sense of continuity, even as the Mint prepared for changes in metal composition and economic strategy in the years ahead. For collectors, the appeal of the 2011 nickel lies not in its scarcity, but in its error varieties, especially the off-America types, and in high-grade or full-step specimens. As time passes, coins with strong strikes, minimal contact marks, and clear varieties may become increasingly sought after, especially as modern error coins gain more recognition in the numismatic community. Whether you're a casual coin hunter, a dedicated error collector, or a Jefferson nickel enthusiast, the 2011 5-cent coin offers more than meets the eye. The 2015 United States off-America 5-cent coin, a complete numismatic overview. The 2015 United States 5-cent coin, more commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, is part of a long and storied lineage of American coinage. Although it is a modern issue, it continues a legacy that stretches back nearly 80 years and retains all the hallmarks of a traditional American coin, while occasionally offering surprises in the form of die errors and striking anomalies. 1. Of these anomalies, popularly referred to as the off-America error, has captured the attention of collectors who specialize in varieties and minting imperfections. Despite being a mass-produced coin, the 2015 nickel reflects an era of design continuity and steady production, combined with the occasional flaw that makes numismatics so compelling. Historical and design context. The 2015 nickel comes from a period of relative stability in U.S. coin design. After the highly successful and historic Westward Journey nickel series from 2004 to 2006, which introduced new reverse designs and, for the first time, a forward-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the U.S. Mint returned to a more consistent design beginning in 2006. Since then, the Jamie Franke-designed obverse, featuring Jefferson facing forward, and a restored, detailed version of Felix Schlag's Monticello reverse, have remained the standard layout for nickels through 2015 and beyond. The obverse features a strong, direct gaze from Jefferson, modeled after a Rembrandt Peale portrait from 1800. Notably, to the left of Jefferson's portrait is the word Liberty inscribed in Jefferson's own handwriting, a stylistic decision meant to humanize and personalize the coin. Below Liberty is the year of mintage, 2015, and either the P, Philadelphia, or D, Denver mint mark. The motto, "In God We Trust," appears on the right side of the obverse, arcing along the rim. The reverse depicts Monticello, Jefferson's iconic plantation estate in Virginia, presented in precise detail. This side includes the A pluribus, unum at the top, Monticello beneath the building, and 5 cents and United States of America along the bottom. This balanced, symmetrical layout has served the U.S. nickel well since 1938, and in the 2015 issue, it remains crisp and true to form, composition and physical features. The 2015 nickel continues to use the standard cupronickel alloy adopted in 1866, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving the coin a silver-gray appearance and significant durability. It measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter, is 1.95 meters thick, and weighs 5 grams. Its edge is plain, and it has no reading or ornamentation along. The edge-dot coins were struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints for circulation, while proof versions were produced at the San Francisco Mint and carry an S mint mark. These proofs were not released into general circulation but included in annual proof sets. Mintage numbers and circulation. Mintage totals for 2015 were healthy, reflecting continued demand for circulating nickels. Philadelphia, P. Mint, approximately 469 million nickels. Denver, D. Mint, approximately 561 million nickels. San Francisco, S. Mint, proofs, approximately 2.2 million coins for collector sets. These large mintages mean the 2015 nickel is readily available in circulation. However, what distinguishes some of these coins from the millions of others are their striking quality and rare minting errors. The Off America error. Variety among the most talked about minting anomalies in modern Jefferson nickels is the Off America error, a type of die misalignment or off-center strike that causes part of the United States of America on the reverse to appear cut off, incomplete, or shifted toward or beyond the rim of the coin. In 2015 nickels, examples of this error have been reported in which the letters RICA or even America appear partially missing or sliding off the flan, planche. These misalignments are usually the result of mechanical misfeeds, loose die collars, or off-center die settings during the high-speed coin striking process. While not officially recognized as a variety by the U.S. Mint, these errors are tracked and traded by collectors as valuable oddities. The value of a 2015 Off America error nickel depends on the extent of the misalignment and whether the coin is in uncirculated condition. Mild errors may be worth just $5–10, but severe examples with clear, dramatic off-center features can command $25–75, especially if graded by a third-party service like PCGS or NGC. Collectors who specialize in error coins often seek these pieces for their uniqueness and visual impact. While such errors are not common, they are frequent enough in modern minting to create a niche market for them. Proof versions and grading. The 2015 S Mint Proof nickels, struck at the San Francisco Mint, were sold as part of annual proof sets and never released into circulation. These coins are struck multiple times using specially polished dies and planchets, resulting in mirror-like fields and frosted designs. Proof nickels from 2015 are valued modestly, usually around $2 to $4, unless they are graded PR69 or PR70 Deep Cameo, which can increase their value to $10–$30, depending on demand and certification. For business strike nickels, those made for circulation, the most desirable examples are high-grade, uncirculated coins with the full steps designation. This refers to the clarity and completeness of the steps at the base of Monticello, often used as a benchmark of striking quality. 2015 nickels with full steps can sell for $3 to $15 or more, depending on the mint and grade, collectability, and market value. Most 2015 nickels in circulated condition have little more than face value, 5 cents, unless they feature mint. Errors come in high mint state grades or have the full steps designation. However, for collectors assembling year sets, mint mark sets, or focusing on modern errors, the 2015 nickel holds interest due to its availability and the occasional misstrike. Additionally, since the mid-2010s, the U.S. Mint and Treasury have discussed altering coin compositions to reduce manufacturing costs, which makes each year of modern coins potentially significant in the long term. Even standard issues like the 2015 nickel could gain importance if composition or design changes are implemented in later years. The 2015 United States 5-cent coin may seem like just another modern nickel at first glance, but like every circulating coin, it tells a story of craftsmanship, continuity, and occasional imperfection. It carries forward a design that connects the ideals of Thomas Jefferson with the artistry of modern American engraving, wrapped in a coin that continues to serve everyday commerce. For collectors, the appeal lies in exceptional strike quality, error varieties like the off-America misalignment, and the potential to uncover small details overlooked by the general public. Whether you're searching through change jars, collecting proof sets, or seeking out mint errors, the 2015 nickel offers an accessible but rewarding addition to the world of numismatics.